Welcome back, and with fork in hand, you know this is going to be an awesome food segment because as part of MSUB's annual wine festival and cooking schools, we have several culinary beef ambassadors in town with us and on set with us this morning. We have Marcy Tatarka with Beyond Basil, we have Dave Zeno, the executive chef of the NCBA, and we have Carrie Underley, who's kind of the meat geek, if you will, from Range Incorporated. And Dave and Carrie, let's talk about, because you kind of work as a team every year and go nationwide talking about the beef's great story, and so talk about that and maybe a fun website.
Okay, well, yes, Carrie and I do travel the country. I kind of take the cooking end of things. Carrie does the cutting end of things. We're kind of the Lucy and Ricky of the beef industry. But it's rewarding to work for America's beef producers and get the great message about beef out. And with all those new cuts out there, our website, beefit'swhatsfordinner.com, has a really cool tool called the Interactive Meat Case, where you can just click on a cut, gives you recipes, information on the cut, alternate names. It's just really a great tool.
And we know that beef can play a very important part of a healthy and everyday diet for all Americans. Now, Carrie, you actually have a new book, and we have it featured here on the table this morning, The Art of Beef Cutting.
Yes.
Talk about it.
Right. As Dave said, we go out and share the message about beef, and people and consumers are really hungry, literally, for more knowledge about beef. So I thought, well, why not put it in a book? So the book highlights beef production and how to cut every cut in the beef animal. So.
Well, we're very lucky to have all of you with us this morning. And Marcy, you know, the segment before we talked about this delicious beef entree. We were going to bring Ed and whoever else wants to come in and start sampling this stuff. But as we do that, the beef industry has helped you out tremendously, and you're actually an Iron Chef participant. Talk about that experience.
Actually, it was a class much like the one we're doing today. It was a Pasture to Plate program in Kansas with Kansas Beef Council, where we spent 2 days starting with insemination, going all the way through till the end product coming out on wrapped and ready to go. So it was great fun, but as a result, when they said we had dinner one night, we were surprised to find out that dinner was a bunch of product and start cooking.
Really?
And so we had about 40 minutes to dig through what they left us and cook. We made an appetizer and a main, and yeah, my partner and I took first. So
awesome! Congratulations. Well, let's bring Ed McIntosh in, and he's kind of our culinary food tasting expert, and I'm not sure John and
but
Nikki
I know Ed.
They should. Yeah. They should.
And I think I've been down here for the last half hour waiting.
I knew you were here earlier.
We'll get these dished up as soon as we can here, and then we'll.
Oops. You don't want that?
We'll do a quick sample, and we'll try not to. Let's see, what do we got left here?
I was actually wondering why John was down here so early. Our time was off. I'm like, we are running over.
Dive in there, guys.
Right in there and get some.
Can
of
I
this.
just take
Explain again what it is that we're having?
This is a mole is a traditional Mexican sauce. It's a slow cooked, lots of chilies with a little bit of cocoa powder, cocoa nibs. And this is kind of a modified version because we are cooking for the Wine Fest.
Okay.
So we did a Cabernet Lovers mole.
This is
so
delicious.
We've added the wine into there.
I'm going to come around
and slow cooked them. I actually turned them on at about 2 this morning.
Wow.
That is amazing.
So
I actually sampled one of these when Nikki was doing her story about the World Trade Center beam coming to Billings. Fantastic.
Good. It's very yummy.
Tonight we'll serve it over a poblano pesto that'll be made with poblano chilies roasted out and pumpkin seeds. And
wow.
so
All I can say is holy moly.
Holy moly. Well,
That is awesome.
The mole's
Again,
good.
Thank you guys so much for spending the morning with us and doing your part supporting America's beef cattle industry.
Our pleasure.
Thank you.
And man, this is delicious.
It's delicious.
Well, keep
It's
eating.
amazing.
And it just
Thank
proves
you so
again
much.
that beef just isn't what's for dinner.
And be for breakfast too.
Breakfast
Exactly.
too. All right, stay with us. We're going to have more right after this.